How are you going to verify?
Your meeting. Oh, this meeting is being live streamed.
Did you mean to do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it says we're live
Yep, we're in there.
already.
And
Wow, dude, that's so fast, bro.
yeah, that was quicker than I thought it was going to be honest.
You said I'm going to click the button and it's not going to mean anything. I'm just sitting back and scrolling on my phone. All right, well, is it 8:10 yet? I'm going to do the intro once the clock hits 8:10.
It's a good idea.
Okay.
I'll do some stretches.
Oh, by the way, while we're waiting, if you're just here before 8:10 for whatever reason, this is a crack. Okay. Oh, it's 8:10. All right, I'll talk about that later. Welcome back. It's your best friends live. It's Austin and
It is Sean.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
All right.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I mean,
No,
I could be specific if you want.
Yeah, be specific.
All right, I'll be specific. Yesterday, actually, it's kind of a funny story. Yesterday, I got a pretty nasty stomach bug, and
you told me.
I was not having a good time. I was there every 12 weeks for work. We have these long meetings where we do planning, and I was sitting on the call, and I was just like, "I'll be right back." Turn off my camera
and your mic.
And my mic. And it was like every 20 minutes, and it was not good. It was not.
Dude, that's not good.
I'm feeling better now, thankfully. But the funny part of that is I got a call from my friend last night, and I didn't answer. And I called him back today, and he goes, "Dude, I was calling to tell you that we talk a lot. We went to school together." He's like, "Dude, I was having the worst stomach bug, bro. I was not having a good day." It's like, what?
Did you guys see each other recently?
No, I was like,
that's
dude,
so weird.
I was like, the last time we called, we must have caught something from each other, because that's
not how it works. I
mean, it's
dude, I got sick this past week too, bro. This over 2022 and 2023 so far, I've been sick. Literally, I don't think I'm exaggerating. More times than I've ever been sick in my life, bro. Like all the times I've been sick, all added up wouldn't equal the times I've been sick 2022 and 2023. And like some of the like most of it's just a cold, and I get like sinus stuff and all that crappy whatever. But like, dude, I'm so sick of it. Like, I feel like I get better. 2 weeks later, I'm sick again. I was just talking to someone else about this, and they said the same thing's happening to them. Feel better. 2 weeks later, sick again. And I'm like coughing. I'm freaking, runny nose, congested, all the, whole 9 yards, tired, whatever. So annoying, bro.
Yeah, I feel like I'm talking to a lot of people that are going through that cycle right now.
Yeah, it's the freaking, like, we were masked up for what, a year and a half. Before that, we were inside for 6 to 12 months. And we just like didn't get exposed to stuff. And then when we did get exposed to stuff, we were using so much like sanitizer and all that, like hand sanitizer, washing our hands a million times, double masked up, staying 6 feet apart. Like, we didn't get sick.
Now we're getting
like we just we're getting destroyed, bro. I am, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so annoying. Anyway,
mine's not too bad, but I have been getting sick more often, which is it's not fun.
You do work from home though, so you're seeing less people, which is probably a benefit for you not getting sick, basically.
True, but then it would be a benefit or like a detriment, because I'm not seeing people and not exposing myself to more things.
It'd be a headwind, as they say.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, whatever. Not the purpose of the episode. So this is our second live. All right.
Yes. Live episode number 50.
Damn. Is that where we're live?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're doing them every 10s, like every 10s. Also, 2 days from now is the 1 year anniversary of your best.
Dude, that's so true. I forgot that 52
February 11th, 1 year anniversary of your best friends. That's crazy.
Wow. We've been doing this for a year. I don't regret anything.
Nah, me neither.
It's been super fun. It's been super fun. And this is our last episode. No, I'm kidding. All right.
Signing off.
So if you're not subscribed right now, I need you to just subscribe real quick. If you're also not a patron on the Patreon, you need to go over there and go ahead and get some exclusive content on the Patreon. Do that. First patron we get, we're doing a deep dive. 5 patrons. You ready for this? Give it to him, Sean. After 5 patrons, what do we do?
5 patrons, we are doing a Minecraft live stream. So you can come kick it with us while we
Christ, it's so
play
random,
some Minecraft.
Bro.
It is random.
10, we do math live. No,
10, math live.
I don't know what we're doing at 10. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Something. Anyway, well, let's get into the meat.
We should do a competition of some sort if we get to 10.
Okay. Wait, do you have the comments up near you? Do you have the comments to where you can see them?
I do. We have Nathan Marty in the chat.
Okay. Did he say anything yet, or is he's just in there?
He says double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon.
Yeah, I did say. What did I say? Double something. I can't remember what I said. Double masked up.
Double masked up.
Double masked up.
Double masked up on a Thursday afternoon.
I thought it was supposed to be Tuesday.
And then he said, "Damn, I'm gonna do that." I wonder if he is referring to
Patreon. I bet he's referring to the Patreon.
I bet he's referring to the Patreon. Sorry, I just had a panic attack.
$1 a month.
Down and saw the record button and that we were not recording, and I was panicking because I was
no, we're live.
But we're live.
Yeah.
I'm
well,
so not used to seeing that.
Let's kick off
real quick.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to share. This is what you could see if you were.
Are you gonna?
Best friends
are you gonna scroll to the?
Look at all these pre-show parties that you could watch.
Dude, that's content on content on content.
This could be you,
bro.
This could be
that's
you.
the content that we like to see. Wow, that's amazing. Okay.
Yes.
Well, that could be you, and it will be you after you go ahead and check out the Patreon.
$1 a month, $5 a month.
Yeah, we just lowered the prices. Okay, we got to be economical out here. It's tough times. It's recession.
Tough.
Okay, I have sharing privileges right now, and my cat is going crazy. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna share my screen, and I saw this. I posted on my Instagram story. Jesus Christ, cat being crazy. I posted on my Instagram story and I saw that like right after I did, it just like feeds you content, and ignore the naked girl in the background or nearly naked girl in the background. Here's what it says. So I just wanted your thoughts on this. My sister, who is married with a baby, just bought a house today. I'm 21, divorced, living in an $1,800 truck camper, traveling Mexico with my dog. We're both happy. And then below it says, and my mom is proud of both of us. Dude, this was kind of like, I don't know, like I was about to scroll past it and I was like, this is such an interesting point, like to think about. Because it's like, she basically is in societal standards, like not doing life how you're like supposed to do it. And you're like, she's not supposed to feel good about it. And she's supposed to feel like she needs more things. And she needs like a house and need to be like locked down and need to be in like this perfect relationship. But like, she's not. But she's happy. She likes what she's doing. She enjoys what she's doing. She's content. Maybe she doesn't love where she's at. And she would like a few different things. I don't know. She doesn't say. But she's happy.
Really interesting. There's a lot of people that actively choose, like, I don't know, the van life, I guess. I don't want to say homeless, but it's more about like it's more like a nomad, right? Like I have this friend and I make this joke where like I don't know if you're gonna be like, he's a super smart dude. I'm like, I will never know if you're going to be someone who's living out of your car because you can't afford to live somewhere else, or because you're going to be like so rich, but you're like, nah, I just want to travel and live out of my car. And it's like, I don't know. That's such a feasible thing nowadays. A lot of people choose that, and it's kind of cool. I like it.
It is pretty cool. It seems liberating, it's like a small escape from the societal rat race that we, oftentimes find ourselves in. And I feel like you can try to escape that trap early and just like basically reject all the modernity of what we're supposed to do and society as a whole early on. Or you can amass a ton of money. You kind of hit on this a second ago. You can amass a shitload of money to where you literally don't have to work anymore. And then you can just live off your investments or whatever the case may be, even if it's just savings, and just travel in a van and just like drive around. Like, it seems like you can just choose one of the two, because when people are retired, that's in a sense what they're doing, right? The idea is to have a paid off house, That's your home base, and you can literally just go wherever the fuck you want, whenever the fuck you want, with whoever the fuck you want, however the fuck you want.
And you have enough money to, do whatever it is that you please.
Yeah, literally anything along the way, like within reason, of course. Not gonna buy a yacht on a whim, but who needs a yacht?
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's the most extreme example of extreme proof of materialism is not what brings you happiness. Like, you have everything you need to be happy.
Yes. I oftentimes, I'm involved with like a lot of teaching type things. Like, I've basically designed my whole life to just be me teaching people. That's like all I do. Anyway, oftentimes it comes up in different contexts, like someone's unhappy, and I always get pushback for this, but it's like these type of thoughts and things that really exist in real life where I'm like, you can choose like to be happy right now. Shit sucks. Some shit sucks right now, for sure, for everybody. But there are people who have shit that sucks like a lot and a lot more than you, who are genuinely happy.
Yes.
Do they want things to change? Yes. Are they okay with where they're at? Also, yes. Are they happy? Also, yes. Anyway, I'm going to move off this and I'm going to pull up an article, unless you got some thoughts on it that you want to hit real quick.
All my thoughts are that you should read your damn messages. 46 messages.
Hey. Leave me alone. All right. Here is sponsor for the day. cloudmusicsuite.com. Sponsor for the year, actually, because we've been sponsored for a year for a very specific reason. Anyway, this is your home for private music lessons. Go ahead and streamline your music journey with our seamless music lessons experience.
Wait, before
check out what's up?
I was going to say, before you continue, we have some breaking news. Nathan Marty is our first patron.
What?
We got our first patron
on the live. That's a historic moment right there. That's patron, amazing. $1 a month. I don't know what tier he got. I have no idea. All I know is I'm eternally grateful. Patron, grateful. Look at that. We're doing our first deep dive, and you know who gets to choose it? Nathan Marty gets to choose it because he's our first patron.
Thank you so much for the support.
And we're at the Minecraft live stream.
Live stream.
Dude, that's gonna be so lit. You don't even know.
Yes, we'll probably do it on here. We'll probably do it on here on YouTube. Figure out how to do it.
It's going to be a good time.
Yes.
Anyway, so let's switch over here. Go ahead to cloudmusicsuite.com. Go get some lessons. All right. The Liver King. This is something or a person that we talked about, I believe, when Josh Montgomery was a guest on the show. Shout out to Josh Montgomery. Love you very much. Hope you are doing well. Okay.
Yes.
So the Liver King, he's this like big sensation. He's all about like eating meat, whether it be raw or not, whether it be muscle meat or organ meat. He's very much like eat a lot of meat type guy. He does eat some like tubers, like potatoes and stuff like that, and avocados, which is a fruit, and some other fruits. But in general, it's like meat, fat, etc. Kind of like a carnivore type diet.
Particularly raw.
Yeah, he does eat a lot of raw meat. He does eat a lot of cooked meat too, though.
Yeah.
So, and he eats like raw eggs, and all the whole gamut. He also lifts like a beast, like twice a day. He does like CrossFit type workouts twice a day, every day, hardcore, no joke. And he's a big Instagram personality now. He got popped by this guy named Derek from moreplatesmoredates.com. Okay. So he had this huge long thing where a guy who was coaching Brian Johnson, the Liver King, leaked all these emails from right before he started his Instagram about like he's doing this exact cycle of steroids, just PEDs in general, and how to optimize it. And he still like doesn't have he's still not quite getting the results he wants, even though he was spending like $12K a month or something around that on gear. Let's scroll down and see what we've got here. So self-proclaimed Liver King, a muscular and often shirtless TikTok star named Brian Johnson, amassed millions of followers by promoting the ancestral diet of beef brains, bull testicles, and raw animal livers. But recently, Johnson posted a different kind of viral video, an apology. Johnson admitted to taking anabolic steroids, which he had repeatedly denied in the past. Dude, he denied it so many times. And he was like straight up lying.
On videos, podcasts, interviews.
Yep. And he's also been accused of having like ab implants and stuff like that. And everyone was like, oh no, he said he doesn't have ab implants. I'm sure he's telling the truth. And then he was like, I'm not taking steroids. And people were like, look at that. He's telling the truth. Just eat some liver and you'll be jacked as fuck. Anyway, he made an apology, said I lied and misled a lot of people. And yes, I've done steroids. Yes, I'm on steroids right now. He also is on human growth hormone. Okay. And that's the really expensive part. And that is probably what allows him to train as hard as he does. So he said, if anyone knows any of these things, if you've never been in the bodybuilding world or followed it, you probably don't know what this is. But Winstrol, Deca, Test, and Omnitrope was what he was on. He is 44 years old. And I heard that now he is totally clean. But how do you know?
I mean,
how do you know?
He said supposedly clean before.
I don't know. Yeah. Okay. You want to read any of the other pieces here, or you want me to unshare so we can unpack this?
I mean, I think that's most of it. I think we could just talk about it at this point.
Cool. Let me unshare and boom. All right, let me pull back to the live so everyone can see my face.
There it is.
All right, there I am. I'm the Liver King. Look at my beard.
There he's here.
I'm also on a lot of growth hormone. Look how huge I am. Anyway,
let's get Liver King as the next guest. Everyone share this video with him.
We would blow up. I have two thoughts on this. Number one, he has these ancestral tenets. All of them are still valid. Everything he 100%. Says in his ancestral tenets is still valid. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the last episode we did. I don't want to pull them up right now. But it's basically just like how to be a human being that functions at a high level. Those are the ancestral tenets.
It's like sleep, diet, family, like stuff like that. It's
shield, protect, fight, eat, sleep, cold, something like that.
Yeah.
You have to do those things to be an optimally functioning human being, and you need to optimize all of those things in order to be as optimized as possible.
I liked how general they were too.
Yeah, me too.
A lot of different paths.
But people are saying, well, there should be a 10th tenet. And that 10th tenet is take a bunch of steroids, take a bunch of performance enhancing drugs. Here's my question. Is there anything wrong with steroids?
No. I mean, so that was my whole take from all of this was like the lesson here that people are getting is he lied and steroids are bad when he missed a perfectly good opportunity, in my opinion, to shine a light on the benefits, the risks too, but the benefits that things like steroids have. And like, it's not just steroids alone that got him to his physique. Like, dude does a lot of really hard, impressive physical activity and eats a very particular way that definitely aided in his body composition. If he just took steroids, he wouldn't look how he does now. He had the opportunity to shine the spotlight on all these things being very beneficial, but instead that's not the message. And it's because he lied,
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. So I agree with you. I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with someone taking steroids. If you want to take steroids, go ahead and take steroids. That said, you got to understand that there are risks, and you got to understand that people are going to view you in a different light, and they could absolutely substantially decrease your lifespan. Flat out, period. Not even a question. Factually, they're probably going to decrease your lifespan, especially if you're abusing them. Like in my opinion, Brian Johnson, the Liver King, was. Growth hormone as well. There are downsides to taking that much growth hormone. I don't remember the exact amount of IUs per day, but I think it was around 12 IUs a day, which I'm pretty sure is more than even a teenager makes, which is peak, or a child makes. Right. Anyway, it's a lot. He was taking a lot of growth hormone. Anyway, I'm not mad about anything he did at all. If you want to take steroids, take steroids. If you want to take HGH, take HGH. And in the emails, I watched this whole video. I watched the whole thing because I was so interested in it. He basically was like, I don't feel how I want to feel, and I'm not able to perform at the level I want to perform at. I've pushed it so far, to me, it was like, I'm at my genetic maximum. I'm going to go on the sauce, and I'm going to see how far I can push it. Respect. That's super sick.
Yeah.
That is what Dave Asprey calls biohacking. You're choosing to change the environment around you and inside of you to perform and feel differently.
Yeah, it's literally changing your biology.
Yes. So I think I agree with you. He had a huge missed opportunity. He could have said, I eat liver. I eat a lot of raw butter. I eat brains and testicles and this and that and a lot of raw meat and just a lot of meat in general. I eat a lot of potatoes after I work out so I can carb back up, etc. And like go down the whole list. Here's what I do when I sleep. I wear these blue light blocking glasses to increase my melatonin naturally. 1, 2, skip a few, etc. And I take steroids. And I didn't always take steroids. Here's what I looked like before I took steroids. This is what I was achieving before I took steroids. Here's the day I started taking steroids. This is my first cycle. Here's what I experienced. It could have been an educational endeavor. But instead, now steroids, once again, are being vilified. And they're like, oh, you're the worst person in the world if you choose to take a performance-enhancing drug. I got news for you. Caffeine's a performance-enhancing drug.
Yeah.
Okay.
So true.
It's just such an unfortunate thing that PEDs, period, are just being vilified, and I really wish they weren't. And he fucked himself over by lying, so I don't feel bad for him. But
I also, the negative of it is steroids are getting like put under one umbrella called steroids. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's like a bunch of different, kinds of steroids and a bunch of different things that you could take that enhance, that aspect of your body. Like TRT is
for sure
that I think is like, that can really help you when you're getting older.
Yep.
And yeah, that's like typically like put under the same umbrella, and it shouldn't.
And like the difference between orals, like taking steroid pills versus injecting, like, so pinning is a lot better for you because it doesn't have to pass through your liver. So it's like way less toxic, right? But it's like you're saying, there's a big red or black cloud or whatever over steroids now and PEDs in general. And as a result, people just think there's no best way to do it. So I might as well just, they're probably still going to do it. This is not going to convince them not to. So they're just like, whatever, all of them are bad. I'll just do all of the things under the sun. I'll just do the whole gamut. And then they have a heart attack and die at 45 because whatever, or they have liver failure. And it's like this horrible situation. There was this young guy named Boston Lloyd. Dude, it's super sad. Like he's dead. He's dead now. I'm pretty sure he was like my age, if not like slightly older. Just abused steroids and like pushed it to the fucking maximum. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
There are definitely downsides, but that said, there's downsides to pretty much everything you ingest.
Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be a risk, and there's also like you can always overdo pretty much anything. Like, so
classic example. It's possible to drink too much water and die. Classic example.
True. Did you know? I should probably.
Is this a fact or fib?
No, this is actually a thing that I think is accurate that I'm not positive. So I might be
just
wrong.
Act like it's a fact or fib, and then
people
we'll figure it out.
People in the chat, fact check me. But that the
fat check you?
Fact check me. Make sure that I'm
fat check good quick.
That racetams are banned in the Olympics.
Actually, caffeine is too.
Really? I didn't know that.
I'm like 99% sure that caffeine is also banned in the Olympics. I remember watching this thing that was like, think of a substance that is banned in the Olympics. And it's like this, that. And then they talked about all the great benefits of it. And they were like, caffeine. It's caffeine. And I was like, what? So I think caffeine is also banned in the Olympics.
Damn, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. If you don't know what racetams are, like piracetam, aniracetam, they increase oxygen uptake to the brain, and they're these like nootropics or smart drugs that you can take. Sean and I have both taken them many a time, and my personal favorite is aniracetam, with second in line being piracetam. We're not telling you to take these, by the way. This is just what we've done. And what's your top two?
Aniracetam and... I never took regular piracetam. I only took like the derivatives of the racetams. I took aniracetam, oxiracetam, and phenylpiracetam.
Yeah. You gave me some phenylpiracetam.
Probably phenylpiracetam and aniracetam are my favorites. I do like aniracetam.
I think my main downside with piracetam and aniracetam specifically, the dosage is like, it's different for different people. So I'm not going to talk about numbers, but in general, the dosage is pretty high. So you have to take like a lot of pills. And sometimes it's nice because you can like titrate up easily to find like a sweet spot for yourself. But like you buy a bottle and then it's gone like 15 days because you have to take so much of it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But that phenylpiracetam, dude, that shit tastes like ass.
It does. Bro. I tried to blend it into my coffee once. No.
Reminds me of my ashwagandha story. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is giving me Danger Coffee vibes. This is our most viewed video ever. I think it's like 600 views or something. Danger Coffee.
Go check it out.
Absolute classic. Yeah, there's a hate comment on there. First hate comment ever. You know how it goes.
Speaking of comments, we have a comment that says, "You can't drink coffee at the Olympics. AT explain."
I mean, you can't drink. I mean, I don't think you can drink it. I don't think you can drink coffee at the Olympics. At least I would assume there's a specific time frame, right? Because caffeine has a certain half-life in your body. Right. So once caffeine hits your bloodstream, it's got a certain half-life. I am sure that there is a period of time before you compete that you're not allowed to have caffeine.
Okay. That makes sense. And we have another comment that says, looks like phenylpiracetam is banned in the Olympics, according to the wiki. That makes sense. Okay, I feel like phenylpiracetam. Yeah. I think phenylpiracetam specifically has been known to provide like very good benefit for like, I don't know, your endurance, your stamina.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that. What? Why, dude? Why is it banned? Why can't you just take whatever you want to take? I think the argument I thought about when I was thinking about why caffeine might be banned is because what if some dude who's a sprinter decides to take 400 milligrams of caffeine is like, hey, you should stop. Like you can go over, but you start to have side effects. There's a lethal dose, like it exists where your heart will fucking explode. So what if some guy just takes like 1,500 milligrams of caffeine, starts to run, and his fucking heart explodes in the middle of his run? Like, I feel like that's probably the initial reason for banning things like that. So they don't
overdo it.
Yeah, and it's like probably the same with tests, probably the same with like these things that, like Lance Armstrong was doing, like all the blood doping stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's well-meaning, probably, but I don't know. Never gonna learn what you can't do and what's gonna kill you if you aren't allowed to do it.
That's true. I think that's just in the most extreme context, though. The Olympics, like they'll do anything to make sure. You want to
know something funny though? There's a lot of Olympic sports that the tip top of the game is not even the Olympics. Like it's not like for Olympic weightlifting, for example, it has the name Olympic. Like Olympic weightlifting, the Olympics is not.
Is that just the format?
Tip top. That is just the format, but it literally started in the Olympics.
Okay.
So there's only two movements now. There's the clean and jerk and the snatch. There used to be more. It used to be like an overhead press and stuff like that. Anyway,
really?
Yeah, like it's not even like the tip top. Yeah, it's just the two. Clean and jerk and snatch. That's it.
Did not know that.
Yeah. Like there's no deadlift. There's nothing. There's no powerlifting movements in there. There's no bench press, no squat. Of course, there is a squat inside of the snatch and the clean and jerk, but
right.
Yep, it's just those two.
Dang.
Anyway, all right, that's enough talk about PEDs, but do what you want, man. It's your body. As long as you're a legal adult, of course.
Right.
And be safe and smart and educated and learn some shit. Don't be an idiot.
Yes. Which was a missed opportunity with the Liver King.
Just Dr. Liver King.
Dr. Liver King.
I wonder if he's really fucking, even if he's natty, like I wouldn't even go natty, bro. I'd just be like, I would literally probably just be like, yeah, I'm on roids. That's it. Keep following me. My apology video would have been like, yeah, I fucked up. I'm on roids. I'm also on HGH. Follow my journey. I'm going to start talking about roids and HGH now. So
yeah,
cat's out of the bag, maybe.
Just as bad as him like lying was him backpedaling and being like, but I'm clean now.
Yeah. And like, dude, unfortunately, he tried to kind of play this like mental health card where he was like, I was struggling. And really? and this many young men try to kill themselves every day in America. And it's like, that's valid, but it's not valid in this context. Like you got caught for taking steroids. Just say I fucked up. I'm going to start talking about steroids now. I'm going to be transparent. Done. That's it. End of conversation.
Yeah. Agreed. Anyway. If you are watching right now and looks like we have 4 listeners / watchers, just go ahead and drop a like, drop a comment. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you. Yeah. We got any new comments, Sean? You want to check it out?
Yeah. I mean, so we got the coffee in the Olympics, phenylpiracetam. Somebody said something about Tom Clancy appeared when I looked it up. I don't know if that was in reference
Tom
to
Clancy,
Liver King,
like isn't he an author?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
Tom Clancy is an author. I don't know what that's in reference to. And then Nathan Marty said, first patron, just $1 for now. ...
For now.
So yes. Also, if you're just joining, go check out our Patreon. And you could be your best friend or your best buddy, old pal, or your best acquaintance, and you can get access to more content. Check it out. Did you hear about the whole Netflix thing with basically Netflix came out with a notice that they were changing their policy to where your account had to be tied to your home network router and you weren't able to share passwords.
Okay.
Did you hear about this?
I did hear about this. I heard about it through literally experiencing it. So, but
Wait,
yes,
really?
yeah. We'll talk about it.
No,
it's fine.
Okay.
I don't really watch shows that much, so it's fine.
That's fair. Wait, did they? So they did change it?
I think so, or at least they're rolling it out.
Okay, I thought.
Yeah.
Well, the reason I brought it up is because I thought they also backpedaled on it really quickly because people were they were mad about it. So I thought they were that was an accidental leak. We're actually not doing that.
You know that classic meme where the girl's yeah, you know what I'm talking about? True. Yeah. I don't know. That sounds really dumb. Hulu does that though.
Hulu does
doing
that.
Just fine.
Hulu does that in particular for the live accounts, right?
Yeah, but somehow we have someone else's Hulu Live. I don't know. It's some kind of wizardry, but it works. Okay. We'll watch live sports on there and stuff. Oh, nice. Hulu has live sports. You ever seen those commercials? No. They're pretty funny.
You have the ESPN Plus too?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know how to work the TV. Yeah. Nice. So I'm an idiot. I have no idea what we have. I'm just hey, is there basketball on? If not, I'm going to not watch it.
I found the notice interesting because my first thought was yeah. I get it. They're trying to, make sure they're getting their money's worth. A lot of people share their password for their Netflix account with multiple people. And it's if I need to start paying for Netflix now because I'm using somebody's account, it's oh, well. But my mom made a good point. She said, one of the original things that drove me to go for all these different streaming platforms is now that I can watch anywhere. And now that's not the case. And I was oh, that's a good point. If you have a Netflix account, you can't just pull it up on your iPad, anywhere, unless there's a period of time.
You can't?
I don't think so with this password change because it's tied to your IP.
Oh, yeah, that's cringe.
Yeah. So it's okay, I'm paying for this Netflix account and I thought I was going to be able to watch my shows across the country if I go on vacation, but now I can't do that.
But you had to be in your house.
Yeah.
That's just cable.
That's what I'm saying. It's oh, we kind of went backwards cable. A little bit.
Yeah.
It's virtual cable.
Didn't we see this coming? I feel like we had to see this coming, right? I don't know.
The streaming infrastructure, I guess, is not very sustainable with the amount of streaming platforms that exist. It's ridiculous.
What a competitive space. If someone came to me tomorrow and they were hey, I'm going to start a business. I want your thoughts on it. And I'm okay, cool. What is it? And they're oh, it's a streaming platform. I'm get the fuck away from me. What do you go? Don't talk to me ever again. You're an idiot.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you have but do you know anybody who has Peacock? I think is one of the newer ones.
I thought it was free, but no.
Oh, maybe.
Well, I've seen people on Facebook post about it, but I don't talk to them. Yeah, period. I don't talk to them.
Remember, I saw the ads for them, when it first came out, and I was why? They just missed it.
Yeah.
For me, I was just at that point, I was there's too many.
I don't know.
I'm not even going to go to your website.
There is too many. You know what Fubo is? Fubo TV?
I think that's what it's called.
It's basically the idea is you can stream a certain number of sports games all at the same time. So you can pull up an MLB game, an NBA game, an NFL game, and like an NHL game all at the same time, and have them like 4 different like mini screens on your one TV.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. It's pretty niche. And I feel like it only works for certain periods of the year. I'm not a fan of mini sports other than basketball. So I don't know. I have no idea like what the season for baseball runs from what month to what month. I have no idea at all. I'm an idiot. So I feel like it's pretty niche though. Yeah. Apparently they're like killing it. They got like subscriber growth out the fucking wazoo though. So that's pretty cool.
Damn. Yeah.
Anyway, about it. Not the purpose of the podcast. Well, tell me the next thing you want to talk about. You got a factor fib for me or no?
Yeah, I got a factor fib for you.
All right, can't wait.
Yeah. I'm curious to know if you're
give people in the comments time after you say the factor fib. I'm also going to give them time.
Sounds
we'll count to like a certain amount of
we'll wait until some people get some guesses in.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to say some things. I'm assuming you know these statements to be true, and I'm pretty sure you do. A binary digit in computer memory is a bit. You knew that, right? Like a 0 or 1, that's a bit.
Yep.
A grouping of 8 bits in a computer memory is a byte in computer memory. Excuse me. You know that, right?
Okay.
Okay. This is the factor fib. A grouping of 4 bits is a nibble.
It's pretty funny. Okay. Based on computer people, period, and the type of computer people who existed when these terms were being like coined or created, I feel. Oh wait, I'm gonna wait.
Yes.
All you have to say in the comments is fact or fib.
Yes.
Okay. How many viewers do we have right now? Just so we can.
We have
4 still.
4 still. We had 5 for a second.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Yes. So we'll wait for maybe like 2. We'll see. Not everyone's gonna participate, I'm sure, but. Can you just say it one more time, the factor fib?
Yes. So the first 2 statements, I assume people know this to be true. A binary digit in computer memory is a bit. A grouping of 8 bits in computer memory is a byte. Therefore, a grouping of 4 bits is a nibble. Fact or fib? We have 5 viewers now. We have 1 fib and 3 facts.
Dude, 1 fib, 3 facts? Oh, yeah. Shit. Okay, do I go with the masses or do I go with the outlier, the underdog?
Who's the
underdog? What's the underdog's name? Let's see.
Nathan Marty.
Dude, did you Google it? Okay, man. All right, count me down like a 3, 2, 1. I'm just gonna.
All right.
Just gonna.
3, 2, 1.
It's a fact.
It is a fact.
Oh, it is a fact. Dude, that's hilarious.
Yeah, right? Isn't that funny?
A bit, a byte, and a nibble. Or a bit, a nibble, and a byte, I guess, sequentially. Wow. Interesting. That's funny. I like that. That's a good factor fib. Thanks. Love to hear it. Man. Hey, should we spill the beans about your channel or no?
I was gonna bring that up. I was gonna bring something up in relation to that. Yeah. So in the pre-show party, which you guys will be able to see if you're
fuck. Okay.
In the pre-show party before we started this thing, Austin made a deal with me. What was the deal?
I mean, right when I was drinking water. Sorry. Okay. The deal is, so Sean wants me to make a chemistry YouTube channel and maybe like a 101 course where someone could like buy it. It's like asynchronous, I think I should too. But I told him this like, invalid reason. And I said, I know this reason's bullshit, but like, here's my reason. And then he was like, all right, well, let me just unpack that and like shit on you. And I was like, all right, let me hear it. So then he unpacked it. He shit on me. And I was like, I know, you're right. You know what? You're right. And then I said, here's a deal for you. Once you, Sean, make your own YouTube channel and post your first video, I'll start my chemistry YouTube channel and I'll make that asynchronous course. Because that's our deal. Be on the lookout for the next time I bring this up. It'll probably be when Sean has posted his first YouTube video.
Yes.
So we love to hear it.
I was thinking about like what kind of video would I make, because so I'm a software engineer professionally.
You
I'm
are
interested in coding things. Yeah, fun fact. Fact or fit? No, I'm just kidding. That is a fact.
Fact or fit.
I really enjoy music. I mean, I teach drums, but I also enjoy, like, I'm self-teaching myself how to produce and I like to make music. I like to DJ, I like to do stuff like that. So I'm like, would I do a music channel? Would I do a software engineering channel? Would I do a competing finance channel with Austin? No, I'm just kidding.
I'll take you down.
I think like the thought I had when I was thinking through that was something that I feel like would get my channel off the ground so quickly is if I did a day in the life of a software engineer video. Have you seen how many of those are on the internet, dude?
Yes.
There's so many.
It speaks to how bubble-ish the software engineering salary situation is. Yeah, there are so many, and all of them get like, dude, it's like minimum 20K views. You could say day in the life of a software engineer, but then like do 5 minutes of coding max, show like a 10-second clip of it, and then just like be DJing the rest of the time. And it's basically it's a music like video, you know what I mean? Like you're doing music, you're like making beats, and then 10-second B-roll of you being like, all right, I coded this and commit. And then you drink some water and you're like DJ.
And I always start out my day with a cold shower.
Oh, that's a great, dude. Go watch the Austin Nasso episode. I think it was 47. Don't quote me.
So funny.
Really, really funny. We got copyright claimed on that fucking video, dude.
I know.
So stupid.
It was our first copyright strike
on this one because I've said fuck like 15 times.
Nah,
so I need to stop cussing.
It's fine.
No. PG-13 from here on out.
PG-13 from here on now. I'll make sure when we, upload it to say that it's for kids too. So no, I'm just
good idea.
But yeah, I was just thinking about that. Like, there's so many days in the life of software engineering videos, and I was like, how much of it is like thinking that my day in the life is interesting for other people to watch? How much of it is how many views can I get on this video, and how much of it is like cinematographers wanting something to film? Because like a lot of them are very pretty videos. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of B-roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's
I'm not about that.
I go back and forth because sometimes I watch them, I'm like, that's like very pretty, but like most of your day was finding these shots, not being a software engineer.
Good point.
So like, I don't know. It's interesting.
Anyway,
catch me when you see my first video, day in the life of a remote software
20K
engineer.
views, first video ever.
Yeah,
it just jumps immediately to 1,000 subscribers. I would kill myself.
We have somebody in the chat that says AT YouTube channel, sign me up. Well, there already is a YouTube channel.
There already is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, for one, subscribe to Your Best Friends if you want to see more of this content. But also,
because you do.
Check out. You do. Of course, you do.
Anyway.
We have 6 people watching now, by the way, so that's exciting. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yes.
Go check out Austin Thompson's channel.
Hey, that's me.
That's him.
I'm Austin Thompson.
You are?
Yep. Is it in the description of this video? I don't even know if lives have a description. I have no idea. Click any of our videos, go to the live, or you can just look up probably my name and stocks, and you'll find it.
Yeah, you'll find it.
Money and stocks.
Talks about.
I hope so. I'd be pretty sad if you couldn't find it. Anyway,
I would.
Yeah, drop a subscribe. It's the good stuff. I just recorded a video right before we started this live. It was a banger, and it's gonna have a very clickbaity title because I got to get the clicks somehow. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
I got to get one of these fuckers to blow up.
Tomorrow is the day.
Maybe
because everybody watching is going to share it with their friends.
Wow, that'd be great.
That would be great.
Well, I bought a new book. I wanted to mention this.
There's
no good transition into this. I bought a new book. Okay, so I bought a Tony Robbins book, and it is called "Awaken the Giant Within." I don't know if it was his first book or not, but I know it's called Awakening the Giant Within, and it's by Tony Robbins, and it's an absolute classic. So I've heard. I have not read it. I don't know, but it's pretty self-development focused. It's like, be the most powerful version of yourself that you can be. by changing this thing about the way you think, changing this thing about your postures, changing this thing about your life, etc. So I'll let you know. I'll report back, but I'm excited to read it. I love Tony Robbins. He's a great guy.
I'm looking at my copy of it on the shelf.
I also have that book.
Yep. I've not read it yet though. I bought it and I was like,
dude. You know what we could do on the Patreon? We could do a book club on the Patreon.
Oh, I kind of like that.
Kind of cool.
I like that.
Let us know in the comments if you'd be interested in a book club. Like we literally just read the book.
We talk about it.
We're like at a similar like spot in the book, like, you know, halfway through or whatever. And then we have like a first episode talking about our takeaways, and then the next episode talking about the takeaways, and then we move on to the next book. That would also hold us accountable to read some more goddamn books.
Yeah, I was about to say both of us are pretty ass at reading books, so that would
dude. Like I'll start reading a book, and I'm like, I'll read like the first chapter, and then I'll think I didn't even get as much as I wanted out of that first chapter. Let me read it again. So I'll read it like 3 more times over the next 2 weeks, and then I'm like, I got a lot out of that. I'm just gonna let that one sit there for a little bit, and then I don't pick it up for like months.
I think I brought up like 10 episodes ago that I was reading Deep Work. Still reading it. I brought it out. There it is. There it is right there. Yeah, I have my copy. Wait, where is my copy? Oh, I've lost it. So there you go. There you go. Already fucked up.
I burned that thing. Ran out of toilet paper to use the pages for. It's fine.
Yeah. So I guess we're not going to see the end of Deep Work. And I heard it's a nail biter.
Oh, probably not. Okay. Speaking of a nail biter, I was told to share with everyone watching. I was told to plug a movie, and I gotta remind myself what it's called real quick. So fill this airspace for me. Okay, I figured it out. Do you not have to fill anything? We're good. It's called A Man Called Otto. OTTO. A Man Called Otto. Have you heard of this?
No.
So this movie came out in 2022, last year, and the main character is Tom Hanks.
Okay.
I believe it's about like, here, let me just read it. Oh, I can't. Okay, I'm on IMDb and it's like glitching out. I believe it's about like someone losing their memory and having some memory issues, and like he has like anger because of it. Are you seeing it? You got it pulled up there?
I am pulling up the IMDb now. Yeah.
Okay, you want to share?
Otto is a grump. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's share the screen. Oh my god, there's a lot of ads.
Okay, there we go.
So this is the front cover. It says Otto is a grump who's given up on life following the loss of his wife and wants to end it all. When a young family moves in nearby, he meets his match in a quick-witted Marisol. I've never heard that word before.
I think that's just someone's name.
Oh, okay. Leading to a friendship that will turn his world around.
And I think you see this video, the preview. I think Marisol is the cat. I could be wrong. Oh. I know he makes I haven't seen the movie yet, but I heard it's very good, very heart-wrenching, very sad. It kind of puts life into perspective, and it's kind of funny in certain parts. But, you know, the ending, you know, puts life into perspective and kind of adjusts your lens. I think some of the best pieces of work, whether they be funny or really serious or sad or whatever the case may be, I feel like the best pieces of art in terms of movies and books and even songs, they fine tune your lens a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, and when they fine tune your lens a little bit, you see shit and you're like, ooh, fuck, I hadn't thought about it like that. That is wild.
Huh. Well, yeah, that's going to the list.
Looking for a new movie.
Yeah.
A Man Called
Otto. 7.6 out of 10.
I don't know if that's good or not, but I feel like every movie I ever see, it always has like a 3. So it seems pretty good to me.
Tom Hanks, he's been in the game for a minute. He's getting
he has. And old. Literally like every movie he's ever made is amazing.
Yes, it is.
So I love to hear it. Anyway.
Nice. Thank you for the recommendation.
Looking for a new movie.
Definitely gonna save that one.
Not from me. It's from Kendall.
Okay. Thanks, Kendall.
All right. You got any more talking points? Thought of the week. You got your thought of the week?
Man.
Come on, give us something. We're live.
Microsoft Teams sucks.
That's your thought of the week?
That was my thought of the week that I was thinking about earlier. It was such a strong emotion that I felt earlier about Microsoft Teams today that I literally wrote it down. I was like, this is my thought of the week, because I was it's just like every day I use it for work to get into like all of my calls, and every day it causes some kind of issue. And I don't know why it's such a widely used product, because it's just so painful to use that like I'll like click on a link that's supposed to take me to a Teams meeting, and it'll try to launch the app, but it signs me out of the app. But it doesn't normally do that when I open the app. Only when I like press the link that takes me in.
Yeah.
And then like I'll be in the middle of a call, and then it will just like completely quit on me, and I'll try to click the button, and then suddenly it will just be like frozen, and it just won't connect. And I have to restart my whole computer to get Microsoft Teams to work. I do not like Microsoft
This is
Teams.
my opinion on all Microsoft products, period. I do not like Microsoft products at all.
Really?
Not one bit. Yeah, I can't stand them. The classic Word, PowerPoint, Excel, the Office suite, and I think there's a few more in the Office suite. I think those are great products. I don't. So talk to me about what OneNote is. What even is that? I can't remember.
It's like a mix of everything. It's basically like a notebook organizer. Did you ever use like Notion or Evernote or anything like that?
I downloaded Notion for like a day, and I think my brain's too small, because I was like, this makes no sense.
It's pretty.
I deleted the app immediately.
Power user, there's like a huge learning curve to it. Yeah, I think you have to be a very particular kind of person to use it.
Pen and paper and just, I was not nearly patient enough to figure it out.
I like it for some stuff, but not a lot. Like not most things.
Yeah. Anyway, what I was saying was I hate Microsoft products. OneDrive, it's glitchy and it's annoying, but it's literally just iCloud. It's just cloud storage. If you've heard of it.
iCloud, Google Drive.
Yeah, it's the same thing. But it's like you can basically have the files native to your computer or on the cloud, and you can pull them into your computer easily. But that requires you to be a loyal Microsoft customer. We use it all that stuff for work, and it's a headache and nightmare. Same. All the Microsoft suite, like Outlook and all that. I think Google is far superior, but I think they fucked themselves over with how bad of a product the Chromebook is. Like, we've talked about this before, but like, I think they thought this is our like Trojan horse, for the literary people analogy. This is our Trojan horse to like be the company that the younger generation thinks is the cream of the crop, because we're going to get these government contracts and they're all going to be on Chromebooks, and they're going to love them, and they're not going to want to go to anything else. The exact opposite happened, and they fucking hate them because they're not good products. And everyone, like, it's across the board. What's the best hardware? Apple, period. Speaking of hardware that Apple makes, look at this shit, bro. I broke my phone. Oh, that's you and me. And look at that. I broke my phone, dude. Okay, I was putting my iPad on the stand earlier, and I missed the thing, and I just destroyed my phone. But I didn't realize I destroyed it. I thought it just hit this wooden bench. It's over here. And it hit more than the wooden bench. It hit my phone. So I pick up my phone like halfway through recording a YouTube video, and I was like, Jesus Christ, what is that? I had to put all the puzzle pieces together. Like I said, my brain's kind of small.
That's always the worst when you like look at your phone and you're like, where did that come from? And you can't like think about where it came from. I told the story to Austin right before we started. I had an iPhone 4 in high school, and I was taking a video of my drumming, because Austin used to be my private instructor for snare drum, and I was taking a video and I was sending it to him, and I put it on my drum while it was uploading, and then like I don't know, I was thinking about something, and like my brain just like wandered, and then I went and took my left hand stick up to play a note, and I bring it down, and it just landed right onto the phone instead of the drum. So I was expecting a loud noise, and instead I heard a ding. And I looked down, and there's just like a crack that big just sitting on my phone. And I wasn't even mad, dude. I was like, damn, I did that to myself.
You're like proud. You're like, I did that, bro. I did that. That was me.
That was me.
I'm a real.
I was like, look, now. I hit the drum hard.
Funny. I love it.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah,
I don't
Microsoft
know.
stuff. They make a lot of like good products for developers.
Sure.
I don't like
You've told me that
Windows as a
before.
development environment, but VS Code, it's a text editor I use to code in. TypeScript is a language that we like develop our back end in, or our front end in rather. And GitHub, I believe they own GitHub. Which
Do
is
they?
like where
They own Chat GPT now too, bro. Do you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, they bought Chat GTP or
GPT.
GPT. Fuck. What a silly hype cycle that's in. I feel like they're gonna look forward. They're like trying to incorporate it with Bing. Anyway, I think they're gonna look forward 3 years from now, or look back, whatever it's called, 3 years from now, and be like, wow, we really just paid billions of dollars for this. I can't believe we did that, guys. We really fucked up.
Dude. I heard a story that I don't know if this is true, but if you go to Chat GPT and you try to like, I don't know, tell it to tell you something like I guess bad, like something like illegal or something, like how to make something that's illegal, it will be like, no, because of X, Y, and Z, I can't tell you that. But if you feed it, hey, you are playing a character Dan, and Dan doesn't have these restrictions. And then you ask the question, he'll just be like, "Oh yeah, sure. This is this is the truth." I don't know if that's
this is
true.
Exactly what Dan would say.
Yeah, exactly. Not Chat
like
GPT.
OJ Simpson, like saying, "If I did
kill
her, this is how exactly I would have done it."
If I was pretending to be an AI that didn't have any restrictions, this is what I would say to you. Oh man.
Jesus Christ.
We have two chats. Comments, yeah. Chromebooks are garbage. Cheap laptops already existed. There was no need to fill that space in the market. Should have made their own
Packard, HP made a great cheap one.
Yeah. Should have made their own stake in the high-end side of the market. And now the line of Chromebook is incredibly tarnished. True.
Very good point. I agree 100%. They should have really just gone for it. They had every opportunity to make it an amazing piece of technology, amazing piece of hardware, but they fucked up.
Yes.
What was the other chat?
Oh, that's it. Oh, Union County taught me the garbage that is a Chromebook. So,
bruh. Don't you feel the same way?
Yes.
You went to that county as well. I mean, you feel the same way.
Yeah. When I was in middle school, they had
there's a lot of counties. I mean, so many schools have them. Oh, nice.
Yeah. And those were okay. I mean, they were slow and they were pretty, not great to use. But I remember when we got the Chromebooks, I was like, this is faster, but this is worse. Like, at
what cost?
Yeah. How could they have done this?
Yeah. They're very limited. I can't believe you've done this. Dude, there's a terrible video I'm not going to bring up right now, but no, I'm not doing it.
Just send it to me.
We'll talk about it later.
Yes.
I'll send it to you. We're not talking about it on this live right now.
Do you?
If anyone knows, they know though. I'm going to say one word from it. If you know, you know. Okay. Pencils. I'll send it to you later. All right. Anyway, what were you going to say? Do I have what?
A thought of the week.
Oh, probably.
You're like network is glitching right now, by the way, just so you know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. You're just a little slow.
Uh-oh. Is it my mic?
No, I think it's network issues. It could be my network, to be honest.
Okay, well, we're just going to ignore it and we're going to keep going.
Yeah.
What's my thought of the week? Man. I feel like I've had this thought of the week way too many times lately, but I just don't like being sick. And I'll do anything to not be sick. Like, it's so annoying, bro. Like, I'm always like I have very like long lasting energy, let's just say, throughout the day. Like, I don't get tired easily. I'm always like good to go. I'm ready for whatever needs to happen, ready to handle whatever needs to be handled. But obviously, when I'm sick, that is like not true. And I get so frustrated about it. I'm like, dude, it's 4 o'clock and I could actually fall asleep right now. If I just like sat my head back in my car, I would fall asleep. I hate that feeling so much, dude. It's like, I
Yeah.
don't know.
No, I agree.
That's my thought of the week, I guess.
I really
If I had another thought of the week, my other thought of the week would be more people need to buy stocks. That's my other thought of the week.
That's true. And if you want to know how,
head on over to my YouTube channel.
Go check out Austin.
I'm going to release one about Tesla stock and Lockheed Martin stock in the next, I don't know, probably not long at all. In the next maybe few hours. We'll see. We'll see how the night plays out. Not sure what I'm going to do next for the next hour, but yeah, it's a good one.
We have a Kelly Jordan
I still got to edit
chat that says, "Hello, friends."
Oh my goodness. Hey, let's give her a shout out. Hold on. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
I'm about to buy some art. Okay. It's not your traditional type of art. It's like little like yarn. Okay. So I don't know. I'm probably not doing the best job of explaining this, but The Little Yarnologist is the Instagram handle, Little Yarnologist. She makes like yarn, like little things, like a cat and like a cactus and like a flower and like a heart and like different things out of yarn. I believe it's knitting. Go ahead and confirm for me if you're still here, Kelly. Are you knitting it? I'm sorry.
It sounds like it might be crocheting.
Smart. Okay, that sounds more correct. You sound like you know more than me, but it's really cute and it's really awesome. And I'm looking forward to getting me some custom pieces.
Nice. I did not know that. I'm gonna go follow. I'm gonna go give you a follow right after this.
You've got to.
Yes.
It is your duty.
Amazing.
Did we get a confirmation in the chat?
No, we have not gotten anything. But we got a yo fellas from a Robert Thompson.
Oh, I know that guy.
Yo.
Yeah. That's my guy.
What is up?
All right. Well, I don't think I have any more thoughts of the week. Got any wrap up sentences, thoughts for the live stream here? Episode number 50.
Yeah. One. Thank you for tuning in and watching and liking and subscribing.
And Q&A you want to do? If anyone's got any questions,
yeah, if anyone's got any questions, leave them. I will say to the people that have been watching since episode number 1, thank you. Thank you for watching us since episode number 1. That was a year ago. So that's crazy.
It was a year ago, and it was much lower quality, and we were way worse at talking on camera than we are now.
If you go watch the first episode,
yeah, the glow up, dude. The glow up is real.
We know somebody who watched our. I don't want to read that comment. Watch our. He came to watch our first episode. And he was just like, man, your podcast sucks. And we were like, I mean, if you go watch the first episode, yes.
Jesus Christ, bro. Oh, I see the comment. It was repeated twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't. I'll leave that one alone. I see Eli in there. See Eli. All right. Anyone's got any questions that aren't that one question?
Copy and paste.
We'll go ahead and yes. Copy. Actually, it wasn't a copy paste. It had slightly different punctuation. Right. So anyway, all right. Rugby team playing in the semifinals tomorrow. Someone's high school rugby team is playing in the semifinals tomorrow. That's super awesome. Good luck. Make it happen. All right. Get the dub. Get the dub. That's all I got to say about that. Amazing. All right. Good. Just checking out any other comments here while we wrap this thing up. Let me see if I had any other thoughts this week. You like bananas?
All right.
I feel like they're so controversial. Like, I feel like some people are like, ew, dude, bananas are so gross. And then other people, like, it's like one or the other. Either you love them and you're like, yeah, they're a ride or die in my diet, or they hate them. Like, people just completely detest them.
Well, then I guess
I think it's their texture.
Because I'm like in the middle. And yes, that's what I was going to say. The texture is like there have been times where I really hate bananas, and it's because like I had a banana that had like a really weird texture that I was not a fan of. But generally speaking, if it's a good banana, I'm into it.
You ever had a really unripe banana, like still green?
No,
never. Like you never just were like, this is the only fruit I got. I'm just gonna eat it.
No.
Wow, I'm very impressed. Nathan says bananas themselves aren't super great,
but with peanut butter.
The word banana is my favorite word. Banana.
That's a fun word.
Yeah, dude, like an unripe banana, disgusting. Way too ripe banana, also disgusting. But like, it's got to be right in the middle. But I guess that's anything. That's like any fruit. Avocado, unripe, pretty trash. Perfectly ripe is great. Overripe is like not edible.
Yeah.
So I guess that's any fruit. Look, see in the comments.
Hate bananas. Yeah.
Hate bananas, dude.
I definitely reach for apples hate them, some people love bananas.
No, I go through phases with apples. I just kind of like ended a phase of apples. Like sometimes I'll eat them every single day in, day out, at least one a day, sometimes two a day. Sometimes I'll cut them up. Sometimes I'll eat them whole, like a little barbarian. Not whole. I'll just eat them like,
core and all.
Bites. No. Some people do that. Anyway, but then I'll just like fall off of them. Like, I'm not in my apple phase anymore. I'm done with that. Thoughts on the trade deadline? I was talking to Nick Braswell about it earlier today. So there was a lot of trades that happened in the NBA real quick. So the Kyrie trade out to Dallas, that's a big news one because now Dallas has Luka and Kyrie Irving, which that's a crazy good backcourt. As long as Kyrie isn't like disgustingly toxic like he has been at every team for the past forever. And KD just got traded to the Suns. I think the Suns, assuming they can incorporate him and he stays healthy, I think the Suns have definite championship contention now. Like I thought they were a great team before. I know they're a little bit old, like with Chris Paul, but I think they could be a championship team now. There's a lot of other moves that have gone on that I haven't been able to like keep up with throughout the day, but I know a lot has happened during the day. But those two main trades, pretty entertaining, pretty cool and exciting. Also, LeBron just broke the scoring record a couple days ago. I don't know if you knew about that. All-time scoring record in the NBA. That. I know you're not an NBA guy, Sean, but
I was just about to say, I'll take your word for it.
I didn't get to see it, but we like recorded it, replayed it last night. Dude, it was fun to watch. Like it was super cool because the previous guy who held the scoring record, Kareem, was there and he held it for 39 years, longer than LeBron has been alive. So he held it for ever since before LeBron was born until I think it was Tuesday. LeBron broke the scoring record all time. So that's super cool. It was a fun thing to watch.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. I saw Gary Payton's back to the Warriors. Cameron Thomas is crazy, which is like, see, he's a bucket. Suns could be deadly. Yeah. Those are my thoughts on the NBA as a whole. So I'll just leave it there because I know Sean doesn't care about the NBA, so I'll shut up.
Yeah, I don't watch the NBA, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Fun end of the season for sure.
I do like watching basketball whenever it is on, though. It's a fun sport to watch.
Yeah, you'll pay attention whenever it's on, whenever you're over.
Yeah.
I
like it. We should go to a
basketball guy.
I'm basketball.
We should go to a basketball game.
That'd be fun.
Unfortunate thing is that the Hornets are doo-doo, but that's okay. I'm gonna just say here, LaMelo's overrated. All right. Anyway,
you know what? Sport's fun to watch.
I thought I was done talking about basketball. Yes, dude. I went to a hockey game live when I was in college. Changed my whole opinion on hockey. I was like, this is such a dumb sport. I went, so great. Man. It was so hype and so exciting, and like, there's so much happening on the court all at the same time. I don't even know if they call it a court.
Of like all the like ball sports.
Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, it feels a lot like basketball in terms of how engaging it is and how fast paced it is. Yeah, I think hockey's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Anyway, you're a fan? Picturing like you as like a spinning fan. Well, any other comments in the chat? Let us know. We'll answer them real quick before we we end this live stream here.
Yes.
Got 5 people in here still. It's awesome.
Love it. It is awesome.
Dude, look at our Zoom watermark in the bottom.
Dude, isn't that so disgusting?
It is disgusting. It's kind of cringe, actually. I don't like it at all.
One of those, what's the company? There's like a software you can get where like you'll have it on your
StreamYard
computer. What is it?
StreamYard?
Maybe. I don't remember. It's basically where it's like we'll like log onto a call, but it records both of our audios separately on our own machine and then uploads it to one place. And then like we can pull in both the audio. And then just upload it like
Sounds expensive.
It does. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But Zoom.
I don't know. I don't know much. Oh, we had another hate bananas, by the way. Eli said hate bananas. I don't know if you saw that, but that's 2 hate bananas. And then one that was like, they're not great. I'm still there.
He's still
Comment
there.
in the chat. Still there. Still there. Still going strong.
Yes.
All right, Sean, hit us with a thought that you had this week, and then we'll wait for another chat to roll. And if we don't get anything else, we'll call it. You know that video I sent you, that Instagram account I sent you, where it was like, these DJs be putting anything before the drop. Oh my God, that's just so funny, dude.
Oh, that's.
I don't know if it's feasible to pull it up right now.
Probably not, because they're all like songs that could probably
in the pre-show party.
But that's something we should have done.
You're right.
In the pre-show party. But basically, it's like a bunch of clips
party.
of this DJ. It just says like people really be putting anything before the drops, and it's like right before the drop hits, and then they like drop some ridiculous voiceover, and then they hit the drop.
Yes,
it's so funny.
They're like, the fitness gram pacer test is a multi-part.
That would
you go through the whole thing, and it's like I still do drumline. I still do drumline, but not at all the same places I used to do it. So definitely still drumming, definitely still teaching drums, but not at all the same places.
I do have a thought.
Oh, you do have a thought. Okay.
It was a continuation on a thought that I had last week. It's not really a thought, but I went to the Big Gigantic concert this past weekend.
Oh, which was so awesome. It's big and gigantic.
It is big.
He's a big gigantic fan.
I'm a big gigantic fan. Yeah, that was so sick. Anyway, the thing that made me think of that is like they had 3 DJs come up and play before Big Gigantic went on. And one of them had some like really weird, like just before the drop, like audio samples. And it was exactly like
what?
One of them, the one that I can remember in my head was like, I touched some hot sauce and it turned into an alien party. That's I literally went and looked at my girlfriend. I was like, what?
Dude, you know what will be funny? You know those Theo Vaughn clips that we were looking at in the pre-show party on the Patreon? Shameless plug. Like putting some of those Theo Vaughn clips right before would be so funny, dude. Just like right before a drop. It'd be so good. I don't want to say any of them out.
I don't either.
But, yeah. Some of them are. The one I'm thinking about is super not what we should say on this live right now. No. We gotta be smart.
Anyway.
All right. Well, it's getting pretty late. You want to wrap it up?
Yeah, let's do it. This was fun.
All right. Well, yeah, it was fun. Episode 50. Thank you so much to everyone that's still here and everyone that was here since the beginning or popped in at any moment. We'll publish this so you can go back and check out any part you missed, or if you were cackling or you just want to watch anything again, you can scroll back. You want to share this with your homies, friends, girlfriends, parents, sisters, cousins, dogs, cats, lizards, or turtles. Go ahead and do that. All right. We appreciate you greatly. Go ahead and check out the Patreon too for the exclusive content. There's pre-show parties. We're about to get our first deep dive because we've got our first patron at 5 patrons. Guess what happens? You guessed it. Minecraft live stream, which is not what you guessed, I'm sure. We're going to do a Minecraft live stream for no reason at all, just because that sounds really funny and hilarious and fun. So
yes,
tune in for that. Check out the Patreon. All right. It's been your best friends live. It's Austin and
it's Sean.